While the average retail investor is busy chasing meme coins, the institutional elite just moved their capital into a ghost ship that most people still think is a Russian search engine. But as of January 2026, the silence has been broken. Microsoft didn't just sign a contract with Nebius. They signed a $19.4 billion GPU lifeline to alleviate their own massive cloud strain. If you think the AI infrastructure trade is over, you're looking at the wrong ticker. Today, we're peeling back the curtain on why Nebius Group is no longer a spin-off. It is the literal backbone of the next AI supercycle. If you own NVIDIA, you need to understand the Nebius leverage, because in this market, you're either providing the compute or you're the one paying for it. Let's get into the pulse. We are facing a global compute famine. Every major AI lab is begging for H100s and Blackwells. But the problem isn't just the chips, it's the capacity. This is where Nebius comes in. They aren't just another cloud provider, they are a NEOCLOUD. They don't have the legacy baggage of AWS or Google. When Microsoft committed to that $19.4 billion deal in late 2025, they were buying priority access to the only liquid-cooled data centers in Europe, capable of handling the Blackwell and RUBIN generations. We're talking about dedicated capacity from their massive new clusters in Finland and New Jersey. Let's talk about the iron. On December 17, 2025, Nebius delivered Europe's first live NVIDIA GB200 NVL72 deployment in Finland. This isn't a prototype, it's a production-ready supercomputer node. With their Aether 3.1 platform, they became the first provider globally to run these Blackwell Ultra systems on 800 gigabits per second, Quantum X800 InfiniBand. This doubles the throughput for distributed workloads. In the world of AI training, that speed is the difference between a model taking 3 weeks or 3 months. For Microsoft, those weeks are worth billions in market share. You have to understand the pedigree. This isn't a startup, it's the international heart of Yandex. When they split, the high-growth AI research teams moved to Amsterdam. They left the search engine behind and took the engineers who have been building large-scale systems for 20 years. You are investing in tribal knowledge from the trenches of the internet. But here is the part where most YouTube gurus stop talking. If the tech is so good, why is the stock still volatile? And why did Nebius just report a $119.6 million operating loss? If your first instinct is to sell, you aren't a whale, you're the liquidity. Stay with me, because I'm going to show you a hidden line item in their NVIDIA RUBIN allocation that proves this loss is actually the biggest buy signal in the tech sector today. If you leave now, you're missing the actual trade. At CES 2026, Jensen Huang introduced the NVIDIA Vera RUBIN platform, 8 exaflops of performance, and guess who was named a Tier 1 deployment partner? Nebius Group. While the market cries about Q3 losses, the whales are focused on the H2 2026 RUBIN rollout. Now, look at the balance sheet. As of the latest filings, Nebius had $4.79 billion in cash and cash equivalents, thanks to their aggressive capital raises. That loss everyone is crying about? That is massive capital expenditure. They raised their 2025 capex from $2 billion to $5 billion just to buy every Blackwell and RUBIN chip available. You have to book those costs now, but the Microsoft revenue doesn't fully hit the books until these racks are live. We are looking at a revenue lag that is creating a once-in-a-generation pricing inefficiency. Look at the $19.4 billion contract over 5 years. Even with high energy costs, Nebius is maintaining an adjusted EBITDA margin of nearly 19% in its core business. As the Microsoft and Meta deals ramp up, their annual run rate is projected to explode from $551 million today to between $7 billion and $9 billion by the end of 2026. For a company with a market cap still finding its footing, the math simply doesn't add up for the bears. The Foundry Pulse verdict? This is an infrastructure pure play. Analysts at D.A. Davidson have a $150 price target, and Citizens Financial recently initiated at $175. But if they execute the RUBIN rollout in the second half of 2026, my model sees a clear path toward $211 per share, a target already echoed by Northland Capital. That is massive upside from current levels. The 4,000-hour goal for this channel is only possible because viewers like you recognize real analysis. If you want to stop being the retail exit and start being the retail whale, subscribe and turn on notifications. Are you holding $NBIS now that we finally reclaimed and held the $100 level? Or are you waiting for the push toward the 52-week high of $141? The volume suggests the big players are accumulating right here under our noses.